you're not going to make any gains. You're not going to make any muscle. You're not going to make progress in anything you do because of the fact that you are not self-developing every day. And what do I mean by self-developing? I'm talking about that a lot of you guys are not working on yourselves every single day, day in and day out. I'm not talking about one day you worked on yourself, you did good. The next day, you completely fell off. The next day, you did good. The next day, you did good. The next day, you did good. You fall off, you fall off, you fall off, you fall off. A whole month you fell off. That's not how you want to do it at all. You want to structure every single thing to the T, because if you don't structure your habits, if you don't structure what you do every single day, if you don't structure your speech patterns, if you don't structure the way you speak in your videos, the way you speak to people, the way you use your tonality, the way you use your pitch, if you don't structure anything, you're gonna fail over and over and over and over and over again. And you don't want to work in this way, because when you keep failing, there's no way you're gonna get to success, because most of you guys who fail give up. But if you keep failing and you keep doing, keep going, even when you fail, you will be capable of some amount of success, because you didn't stop. All of these people stopped and you kept going. You're capable of more than you think you are. I remember reading the book Can't Hurt Me by David Goggins. One of the only actual books I fully finished when I was about 16 or 17. I didn't read at all. I hated reading. I was smoking weed. I was getting entertained by content, by different types of things, by video games, pizzas, stuff like that. I didn't like to read. But I managed to get myself into a monk mode, they call it. Basically, I stripped away everything from my life. No video games, no chips, no anything. Turned everything off. Meditated for an hour, 2 hours a day. The rest of the day I would read. The rest of the day I would play chess. The rest of the day I would do things that would actually work out my brain muscles. And when you genuinely get into a monk mode, flow state like this, and you put all your work into this, everything you got to just become the most disciplined guy in the world. Doesn't matter, you could do it even longer than what you had to, but if you do it for at least 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, 6 months from now, you're gonna be a whole different person. Even when you go back to social media, when you go back to those habits, I deleted everything. I deleted social media, I deleted Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, deleted everything. When you delete everything and then you go back to it at a certain different point of time, you're now renewed. You feel new. You don't feel like you're getting controlled by the environment. You don't feel like you're controlled by dopamine, by your vices, by all these things. You get controlled by dopamine, vices, all of these things. If you don't get into this flow state at a certain period of your life, when you spend a certain period of your life doing the best you can to limit all social media, all content consumption, everything, take a period of your life to limit everything. I'm telling you right now, if you do this, you will be unstoppable. You will be the most disciplined man you can think of. And you go back to it at a certain different point of time. I'm not saying live like this for the rest of your life. You don't have to be like You don't have to be like one of those dudes who rides a horse, not allowed to have any phones, not allowed to have a computer, not allowed to have TV, nothing. No, you don't want to be one of those people, because you want to start posting content eventually. But you need to build yourself up. Don't keep social media if you keep scrolling on it and you can't handle yourself with it. Don't keep on going on social media. First, you want to cut everything out. All of it. Cut everything out. One thing I heard from business millionaires, one thing I heard from the most successful people, it's not about how much stuff you add into your life. It's about how much you're subtracting out of it. This completely warped my perception, because I thought I had to add so many things. So add this, add that. Okay, 1 hour I'm gonna read. Okay, the next hour I'm gonna play video games and aim train in the game, because for some reason that was my goal. Now I'm gonna play chess for an hour. Now I'm gonna do 500 push-ups for an hour. You don't want to do this. This is way too sparse. There's no one congruent goal you're going for with all of these actions. You want one congruent goal you're going for with all of your actions that you can put work towards, that you can do anything to get. One congruent goal. That it's picture a spider web, okay? Picture a web. You know when they made you do like mind maps and stuff in school? Picture that right now. Say you got a circle right here. This is your main goal. For example, fitness, right? Your main goal. And then you got the branches going off of it. So right here could be weights. Right here could be cardio. Right here could be, I'm going to do meditation to fix my mindset. All of these are goals you can work towards. And they're all a part of the same branch. These are all things you can do, a part of the same branch. Think of a tree. All of the branches are connected to the tree, and the tree is the source, right? The tree is the one that allows these branches to stay on it, connected. They're all connected by branches. Connect your life like this. Connect your goals like this, like a branch. Because if you connect it like it's a branch, and a solid branch that doesn't fall off, because branches fall off, right? You want a solid branch that won't fall off. Everything must be coordinated. No matter what you do, everything has to fall in line to a certain order. Because order is in the world, so we need order in everything we do. We cannot have disorder. There's going to be too much chaos going on. You're not going to know what to do. You're not going to know what's actually pushing you towards your goals. On top of that, if you don't even track what you do, it's going to be even worse. 20 times worse, if even. You need to track what you do. You need to see what you do. You need to watch yourself. You need to make sure you're doing everything that you can to achieve this goal. Because if this is one of your main goals for your entire life, you want to do this like your life depends on it. The only way to succeed is if you do it this way. You can't succeed if your life is so diverse. What I mean is like, okay, you like doing chess a little bit. Then you play guitar for an hour. Then they're all so random. There's no congruency. There's no way you can stay consistent with all these habits because you're jumping from this to this to this to this. And none of them match the main overarching goal. And this is a detriment to your development because you're not going to be able to get good at guitar if you're playing too much chess. You're not going to be able to get good at chess because you have guitar lessons at a certain time. You have too much stuff going on. You don't want to have too much stuff going on. When you have too much stuff going on, your brain doesn't know where to go. Your brain doesn't know if I should do this, if I should do that. What's my main goal? What's my main purpose of having any of this? Your brain's not going to retain it. Your brain is going to know, I don't care about this right now because I already have guitar lessons. So it has this uneasiness where it's going to completely neglect chess because it has guitar lessons on its mind already. Focus on one thing. I struggle with this a lot. And one of the main pillars that I learned of success is your mindset. No way can you get the best physique if you don't have the mindset capable of getting that physique. You can't become the best doctor if you don't have a mindset capable of becoming a doctor. What is a mindset? A mindset is beliefs, thought processes that you deliberately put yourself through or that were forced upon you. You can deliberately fix things about your mindset. You can deliberately fix things. You can fix anything in your mindset. It's not that difficult to fix your mindset. It's genuinely not. Like I'm telling you, bro, it's not that hard to fix your mindset. It's not as hard as you think. All you have to do is be congruent in your actions, be congruent in what goes on in your life. I guarantee you can switch your life in a blink of an eye. 2 months, 1 month. Give yourself so much leniency. Don't give yourself like a super short amount of time. I gotta change my life in 3 days. No. You're not gonna get anything done if you want to change your life in 3 days. Maybe you'll get like a little bit done, but that's not gonna be a consistent long-term goal. Think of 6 months from now, a year from now, a year and a half from now, 2 years from now. Where do you want to be at? Do you still want to be at the same position you were this entire time, your entire life? No, you don't. Because if you stay at this position, you're not going to have fulfillment in your life. You're not going to live life to the fullest. You're not going to love and have fun as much as you think you are because you're actually forcing fun into your life when you don't deserve it yet. You haven't done anything. Why are you forcing fun into your life? Come on, do something with your life. Seriously.